Hello everybody, I'm here for day 4 of the Art Journal Advent 2025. And today's prompt is bits of shimmer. So let's see what we can do with that. I've got several things out here that have a bit of shimmer in them. I've got green, my green watercolor. I got a piece of punchinella or sequin waste, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use or not. I've got some shimmer sort of colors. I don't know if you, let me get this out of here so you don't have a reflection. Maybe you don't have a reflection. I've got these colors, which this is the one I'm kind of leaning toward, the white one, sort of silver. And let's get started. I found my top. It had popped into my water jar. So we're going to put that out of the way so hopefully it won't pop off again. So what I'm going to do, I think today, is I'm going to draw. Let me see. Maybe I will use something as a pattern for a circle. This looks like a good size. Okay, not exactly a circle, but close to it. Close enough. All right, so this is my graphics, Derwent graphics. I have not used it often, but it works like a pencil, sort of. Okay, so I'm gonna, I've got some nail polish. I have some stickles. It's a flash from the past. I have some Nuvo, which I haven't used before, I don't think. I had another one, but I don't know where it went. It was sort of a pinkish color or something. Some of them fell off my desk, so it must have fallen off. And I've got the silver acrylic paint from Golden. So those are the things that I'm going to start using. Oh, here it is. It also is that Nuvo, but it's sort of a, I guess it's more of a purple color, so I don't know if we'll use that or not. Anyway, so I'm going to start out by putting down a bit of this golden silver acrylic paint. It won't take much for them. I'm going to water it down a bit. Maybe that's a bit too, well, no, it's not. If I look at it from the side, it's pretty shimmery. I've been trying to figure out, you know, the Care December that I talked about starts tomorrow, and I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with for something to work in. I've got a couple of ideas about paper, but I haven't come up with a cover for the journal yet. I've got some ledger paper that I've had around. I've actually got a lot of ledger paper, and I need to use some of it, so I have cut some down into different sizes. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Okay, so I'd been searching for paper towels, couldn't find the roll, but I got one, a roll out of the closet. Okay, so now I am gonna use this punchinella and maybe try to do some silver through the punchinella. I was looking to see if I had a sponge, but I don't see one right off the top. So we're going to use a brush. I had not tried to open this, so if you don't have one of these for your studio, you need to get one of the gripper things. See how quick that was. And I'm assuming since, yeah, it's got a paintbrush or a brush, so I may just use that. And it's not, I don't care if it seeps under. That's not the point, that it be precise. I just want the color and the shimmer. Not particularly recognizable, but not that crazy about the smell of this nail polish. Okay. Let me put that aside because it's wet. I'm gonna put the top back on this before I spill it. I'm gonna take this Stickles. I don't know if I haven't used Stickles in years, but I don't know if if it needs to be shaken or what, and I'm not even sure what is. I was gonna say I'm not even sure it's gonna work. Just squeeze some out if I can. This is, in case you haven't guessed, this is an ornament. Doesn't look very shimmery, but I can see some of the speckles in it. All right, so let's switch over to, I want to do some a branch for the ornament to hang on. And that's why I have my green watercolor out here. I sprayed it, but sure it isn't very wet. I've got this little teeny, the tip of the brush is really small. I haven't used these brushes very much, but they are Fumuli, whatever that is. I've ordered several things from them. I don't know if you've watched any of the my past videos where I was making ornaments and clusters, and my intention was to get a tree and to hang them on it. And I've ordered the tree. It hasn't arrived yet, but I'll post a picture of it if and when I get it up. Well, Lord willing, I'm gonna get it up. Just don't exactly know when. All right, so let's see. I need a hanger for that. I think I'm going to use this ink that I've been using. Use this flat nib. I bought some glass ornaments too that I have a vision of what they're going to look like, and I haven't done any of them, so I don't really know how they're gonna turn out. But I've seen a lot of them on Pinterest, where they've used acrylic ink and painted some ornaments. That's my plan anyway. I've got, I don't know how many I ended up with, 12 or so, I think. Okay. Let's see if we can get some splatters of green. Need a larger brush. And maybe we'll do some silver splatters this time. I'm thinking, no, I think I'm going to use the gold. That's what I've used in the others, and I just kind of want that consistency. I have to clean that palette because it's designed for watercolor, and I have used it and put acrylic on it, so I'm gonna have to take it to the sink and actually do something with it, get the acrylic paint off of it. I'm gonna need a bigger brush. Okay. Let's try it. Let me think about it a minute. I need for the ornament to stand out a little bit more. And I don't know if I want to just use a pencil or let me try this again and see if it's going to do anything. Not really. Let's try something else. Just do multiple lines. Somehow that always seems to make a difference. All right, let me write a bits of shimmer. That's what it says. I need my ink again. I'm not sure I left myself enough room. Let's see if I can. Well, that's not going to work. So let's see if we can repair this. We're going to take it off as much as we can. Some of it, of course, is seeped into the paper, and let's see what I'm going to do about that. I would put some watercolor ground on it, but remember that I have to wait 24 hours before I use it. While I'm at it, I'll just splatter some of this. Okay, let's see now if we dry this. I need to put my ink out of the way. Need it again in a minute. Hopefully enough of that will be covered up so I can right on top of it. So you're witnessing an attempt at least to fix a problem. looks like it's dry. All right, now bring my ink back. Get my dip pen and write backwards. The ink needs a little coaxing to get it to take on this paper with the Dr. P.H. Martin S-H-I-M. Kind of looks like one word. It's all run together. Didn't spread it out, the words that well. All right, so let's put the top back on this ink. I'll put it out of the way. All right, let's put a bit more white splatters. Get that bigger brush. And do a bit more gold. a stream running through the center of this, which I'm going to try to take up some of it. All right, so let's try it again. I keep my apartment pretty cool because the heat is generally expensive. And anyway, so I have a jacket on normally, but I've discovered that my studio is definitely the warmest room in the house. There are no windows in here, and I actually took my jacket off. It was warm enough that I was comfortable enough to take my jacket off. I put it back on when I go back out. All right, so let's put things kind of out of the way. It's not a good idea to put your dip pen in paint water. I'll probably have to take that and rinse it off. But, when I dump this water, I've been trying to keep clean water. So let's see how this looks. I take the paper out. That's my first page, but I just folded it back. So far, this is what I have. Oh, you know what? I missed I did the wrong page. So this is what happens sometimes. At least I didn't do it upside down, but I did do it in the wrong place, and I can fix it, I think. I will fix it before next time. So anyway, this is today's day 4 bits of shimmer. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow.